So my question is, what is it about the Haggadah that is so compelling? What has made it so compelling over the centuries?
I think there are a lot of ways to think about that. One is what makes its function so compelling, what makes Passover so compelling. Another is what makes the book itself compelling. And finally, what makes the book, what about the book seems to invite visitations, new additions. So one of the things that I really loved about this book, and I came to love it more and more the more time I spent with it, was that really from whatever perspective you take, however you engage with it, and in my case, there were a number of different perspectives. I engaged with it as a storyteller. I engaged with it as somebody who's interested in language. I engaged with it as a Jew. I engaged with it as somebody who's attended Seders for 35 years. And I engaged with it as somebody who, in the very near future, will be hosting Seders, something that I've never done before. And from each of those perspectives, it's just it proved itself to be really an infinitely rich document. The more you ask of it, the more it offers up to you. It's not a coincidence that of all books ever written, this is the one that has had the most revisions or additions made up. Or that the story is so well known across cultures, or so often borrowed by different cultures, particularly social justice movements. It's just such a compelling and open story. I think that it invites borrowing. I mean, in a way, the whole point of the Haggadah, the whole point of the Seder is this act of empathy, this idea that you should not only receive the story but be a character within it, that you are supposed to yourself feel as if you were liberated from Egypt. And it makes itself available to that. Just as it made itself available to the civil rights movement, in the United States. It creates an awful lot of room, and that was something we thought about, all of us, when putting this book together, is how to expand that room rather than contract it.